The expenditure budget of the 8 public sector undertakings under the Power Ministry has been proposed to be increased, albeit marginally, by 1.5% to 51,470.14 Indian rupees crore in the next financial year, beginning April 2022. Power PSUs, including NTPC and Power Grid, were allocated a budget expenditure of 50,690.52 Indian rupees crore in FY22, while their revised expenditure during the fiscal was slightly lower at 49,006.30 Indian rupees crore. Compared to the revised expenditure this fiscal, FY23 BE is higher by 5%. The highest increase in BE has been made for Satluj Jal Vidyut Nigam at 8,000 Indian rupees crore in 2022-23, from the budgeted as well as revised estimate of 5,000 Indian rupees crore for 2021-22. The BE of the country's biggest power generator, NTPC, has been cut by 5.4% to 22,454 Indian rupees crore in FY23. Both BE and RE of the company for the current fiscal stands at 23,736 Indian rupees crore. While in the case of transmission giant Power Grid, the BE has been kept flat at 7,500 Indian rupees crore in FY23. The firm's budget and revised expenditure in FY22 stood at 7,500 Indian rupees crore. Investment by hydropower giant NHPC has been scaled down by 8.6% to 7,361.05 Indian rupees crore for FY23, compared to the BE of 8,057.44 Indian rupees crore. Analyzed against the revised estimate of 6,772.21 Indian rupees crore this fiscal, the budget estimate of NHPC is higher by 8.7%. Damodar Valley Corporation's investment has been pegged at 2009.87 Indian rupees crore for the next financial year, which is lower by 20.8% compared to the revised estimate of 2,536.95 Indian rupees crore. As against the BE of 2,857.06 Indian rupees crore in FY22, the estimate for FY23 is lower by 42.2%. Terry Hydro Development Corporation will invest 3,207.54 Indian rupees crore in the next fiscal, compared to FY22 RE of 2,693.93 Indian rupees crore. The company's BE for this year was 2,730 Indian rupees crore. Overall, the higher expenditure budget bodes well for the power sector PSUs as power demand is expected to increase going ahead. According to India Ratings and Research, the overall plant load factor of thermal power plants would continue to improve and reach closer to 60% in FY23. This is given the consistent growth in power demand and continued dependence on coal-based generation in the absence of any major increase in the capacity additions in any other sector except renewable. Furthermore, a lower than expected addition in FY23 in renewables would aid the PLF recovery, the agency said. INDRA, however, expects the demand growth to come back to a normal level of 6 to 7% in FY23, given a higher base. The impact of the third COVID wave remains lower on power demand, given the less stringent curbs imposed by local/state governments, although any stringent lockdowns in case of the emergence of any strong COVID wave could derail the growth in power demand, it added.